Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. The mind is everything. What you think you become. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. Hatred does not cease through hatred at any time. Hatred ceases through love. This is an unalterable law. You, yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you, not by angels or by demons, heaven or hell. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. The trouble is, you think you have time. In the end, these things matter most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? The root of suffering is attachment. Letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If in our heart we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. The mind is everything. What you think you become. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. Hatred does not cease through hatred at any time. Hatred ceases through love. This is an unalterable law. To understand everything is to forgive everything. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Pain is certain. Suffering is optional. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The root of all suffering is attachment. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The greatest gift you can give is to be your own authentic self. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. There are only 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. Everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows.